Hi everyone. Have you ever wanted to harmonize or improvise over a bass line, or wanted to read or analyze a score very quickly? Well, if you said yes to either of these questions, then this video is for you. I want to share with you the rule of the octave in this video, and it's a really fascinating way to approach both of these questions. So let's jump right in. So here I have a C major scale going up and down, and I've provided the scale degrees. And where do we start? I'm going to start with scale degrees 1 and 5, and I'm going to give them 5/3 position chords. And that's because 1 and 5 are the most stable scale degrees, and they're also the pillars of tonal harmony. Okay, so we have that. Now let's say we want to approach these scale degrees. So 3, 4, and 5, let's say we can approach from below. So we're going to use 6 because they're not as stable, but they're still consonant chords. And then we can do the same thing for 6, 7, and 1. Now, to make it a little more interesting, we can make the one right below a 6, 5. 6, 5 chords like to go up in the bass, so it just makes it a bit stronger. What about going down? So 3, 2, 1. We're going to use 6 and then a passing chord. And actually, it turns out that 3, 2, 1 is the same as 1, 2, 3. It's a reversible progression because we have a passing chord. Now 7, 6, 5 we can treat as 3, 2, 1 in the dominant. So I'm going to use 6 and 4, 3 here as well. And I'm going to raise the 6 here. The /6 tells us we have an F sharp because F is the sixth above the bass and it's raised. And then scale degree 4, we're going to treat that kind of like a passing tone in the bass. So that results in a 4, 2. And that goes down to scale degree 3. So this is the most common variant of the rule of the octave. There are many others, but this is the one you'll see most often in the common practice repertoire. So after everything is said and done, we'll end up with something like this. We can do something similar in the minor mode, and the only difference is the alterations. So sometimes we have to add a sharp here and there to create a leading tone, and then we have melodic minor in the bass. So going up, we have 6 and 7 raised, and then going down, we have 6 and 7 lowered. So it sounds like this. Okay, just a quick note about scale degree 6 going down. I give you the option to use D sharp or not to use it. Um, so I happen to use the one without it, but if you want a little more spice, add it in. So now we're ready to use the rule of the octave to harmonize some bass lines. So here's an example. Okay, so this example is an A flat, and I've given you the scale degrees, and now we just need to pay attention to the direction. Scale degree 1, I'm going to use 5/3 wherever I see it. And scale degree 5, I'm also going to use 5/3. So scale degree 4 is going down to scale degree 3. That's going to be 4/2 going to 6. Scale degree 7 goes up to 1, so we have 6/5. And then 1, 7, 6, 5, well, that's going down. So I have 5/3, 6, 6, 4, 3, and that's it. So when we realize this, it's going to sound something like this. So let's say you want to decorate this a little bit and make it interesting, maybe in the style of Beethoven. You might end up with something like this. So I think it's really fascinating that given just that simple bass line, we're able to infer all of this harmonic richness and um, really make something interesting out of this passage. So that's one application of the rule of the octave. Let's take a look at another bass line. And this one comes from J.S. Bach's Passacaglia in C minor. So let me analyze the key and then the scale degrees first. So we have 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 2, 3, 7, 1, 4, 5, 1. Okay, so again, I'm going to use the rule of the octave. Now we're using the minor variant this time. So we're still going to have 5, 3 every time we see 1. So I see 5, 3 here. Okay, and scale degree 5, I'm going to use a natural. That tells us we have a leading tone. And the third above the G, that's going to have a natural instead of a flat. So every time I see a 5, I'm going to put a natural. Okay, so 3 going up is 6, 4 going up is 6, 5. Then 6 going down is 4, 3. That's 4 going up, that's 6, 5. 2 going up is 4, 3 with a raised 6. Going to 3 with a figure of 6. 7 going up is 6, 5. 4 going up is 6, 5. Okay, so that's just based on the rule um, that I have up here. So let me realize this and then maybe play a couple variations, um, just decorating this harmonic progression. Something like that. So you can improvise your own variations on this progression, but we were able to quickly harmonize this bass line using the rule of the octave. So that's a really cool application. So let's look at another example, but this time we're going to go the other way. We're going to analyze a score. So this example comes from Chopin's Scherzo number 2 in B flat minor. And this particular passage starts in G minor and then goes to C minor. Now, if I ask you to analyze this chord by chord or note by note, it might take you some time because it's a very dense passage. Um, Now, maybe you're very good at this and very uh, maybe it's second nature to you. But I'm going to show you how you can use the rule of the octave to make it even easier. So I'm going to look at the bass, the real bass notes. So we have B flat, A, G, C, B flat, A, G. So these are all the bass notes that fall on the first beat. So I'm going to extract these bass notes and write it like this. Okay, so I harmonized this bass line using the rule of the octave. So all these figures that you see just come from the rule of the octave. And it turns out that these figures match exactly what we have in the score. So let's see. This is scale degree 3 in the bass, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if I have scale degree 3, that's going to give me 1, 6. Scale degree 2 gives me 5, 4, 3, and then 1, 5, 4, 2, because it's going down, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then a 1. That's 5, 6, 5, 1, 5, 4, 3, 1, 6, 5, 4, 2, because it's going down, and then we have 1, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. So now I know I wrote down the reduction of it on the next slide, but just looking at this, I'm trying to visualize that reduction as I'm going, and I'm using the rule of the octave to help me intuit or approximate what the chords could be, at least make an educated guess about it, and see if it conforms or um, deviates from my expectation. Now, in this case, everything seems to work out 100%. That's not always the case. I would say it works maybe the majority of the time, which is still pretty good. So let me play a reduction of this. Yeah, so there you have it. So I was able to, with relative ease, find the chords because I had an idea of what chords to expect based on the rule of the octave. So that's another really cool application of the rule of the octave in the context of score analysis. So there you have it. I'd love to hear your feedback and your thoughts about the rule of the octave. So give it a try. I recommend that you practice the rule of the octave in as many keys as you can and really get to know it. And then you'll start to see it everywhere. So um, yeah, please share with us your experience with using the rule of the octave. See if you can find it in your repertoire or if you use it to help you improvise. So thanks for tuning into this video and hope to see you in the next one.